Welcome back to Living Local. Thank you for tuning in with us today. So we're beginning a new segment here today called Caring Connections, and we're actually highlighting some social media pages that are all about positivity and doing good for one another. And we begin with a page that has nearly 20,000 members and grew in popularity even more so during the pandemic.
Absolutely. Joining us here in studio is Wendy Reyes, founder of QC Rocks Facebook page. Wendy, thanks for coming in.
Yes, of course. Thanks for having me.
20,000.
I know.
20,000. My gosh. Okay, why don't you start here first? Tell us about how QC Rocks became a thing, how long it's actually been around.
Well, I started QC Rocks on June 17th, 2017. So it is a little over four years and going, yeah.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what compelled you to actually get this started?
Well, like your segment, spreading some positivity in our community. We've been through a time where we've had quite a bit of negativity with all different issues going on, and I followed a friend of mine in Florida. She belonged to a rock group there, so I followed what they were doing and thought, we can do this here. We can spread positivity throughout the Quad Cities.
So yeah, tell us how it works. If you want to be part of the rock group, what do you actually do?
Well, people join the Facebook group, whether they're invited by a friend or they see the segment or they find a rock that says post to QC Rocks on Facebook. Then they join the group, and we have the kind of how to do it on the page.
Okay.
So, get your paints, get your paintbrushes, paint markers, even Sharpies, and just keep your rocks positive.
However you want to decorate. Yeah.
However.
Positive though. Positive.
Yes,
only.
yes. We don't want any rocks out there that aren't positive.
Yeah.
Definitely. And so people really just leave these in parks and other public places, correct?
They are all over.
Okay.
And they're not just in the Quad Cities. Our rocks travel.
Do they?
We have had Quad City rocks found in London, in Australia, Jamaica, Mexico. So people take our rocks with them when they go places. So we have traveling rocks.
Oh my gosh. So Wendy, traveling rocks now too, 20,000 members.
Yeah.
Why do you think your group resonates with so many people?
The messages, the positive message, the kindness, the joy. I mean, if you go on the page and you see these kids that find them and their faces are just lit up, and what it gives to the people who are creating the rocks. We have one member who his daughter spoke to me and said, my dad was not in a very good place and he found this rock group, and painting rocks has given him something to do. And it's kind of sparked something in him that their family hadn't seen for a while.
Wow.
So it's pretty moving.
Pretty moving, pretty simple though.
Pretty simple, yeah. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
That is fantastic. And actually, you brought some rocks that we can try out for ourselves
Yes.
today, too.
Yes.
All right, what's the first step, or do you just kind of make it come together however?
Well, you need to get your rocks, and you can get rocks at local craft stores. These came out of my landscape in my yard. So,
Hey, you know,
Love that.
so I pre-painted a base coat on here for you guys. Some people just paint the rock the way it is. Others put a base coat on. So I did just some white rocks. I did a couple, like this one just has a yellow, a black. Well, I am kind of a Hawkeye fan, so there's a yellow and black
Go Hawks.
around.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Zane.
and then on the bottom it says post to QC Rocks on Facebook as
Yes.
well. Okay.
And I just put this on here with a paint marker. So these are the paint markers here. Some people create little tags or stickers that they put on here, and then put an overcoat on them so that they'll stay.
Okay.
But I'm pretty simple.
And then where do people put the rocks then? I'm going to start drawing. I got to figure out
Yeah,
what I'm going
me
to
too.
do.
Okay.
Where do
Okay.
people, like, just anywhere? Do you leave them? I mean, where have people found these?
Well, like Mikhail said, parks are very popular. Vanderveer is huge.
I've seen
Yeah.
that here before.
Yeah, and businesses. I found, being the founder of this group, this 4-year-old group, I've only ever found 2 rocks.
Oh.
One was on a post office box that I was dropping
Okay.
some mail in, and it was sitting on top of the box. And you know what? It was a great find for me that day because I was going to a doctor's appointment I was very much nervous about. And that rock just changed my whole thinking because it just said joy or smile or
Sure.
something simple on it.
Just kind of took
And-
you out of the moment
yep.
for a second?
Yep. And then when I went to that appointment, I left that rock at that doctor's office. So for somebody else to find.
Keep spreading that.
Keep spreading it. Some people like to keep them. It's little kids love to keep them and hold on to them. Like I said, people take them on their vacations and spread them around. Oh, what do you make?
Oh, just, you know,
I
just
see what you're
another
doing.
place.
Another place that we don't really
Oh, yours looks
enjoy
very
very
creative.
You know what?
looks like a
Oh, yes. Beautiful
It
colors.
looks like a what?
yeah,
I would like
looks
to hear
just a
what
few shapes. on there.
you know what.
Hang on, I just gotta finish the outline.
Only
They're
a
trying to wrap
cyclone
us,
would
but I'm
say
not
that.
done yet.
You aren't done yet,
haven't
but
finished
you know you
my
can wrap
outline.
anytime on this rock.
Oh my gosh.
We might
Careful,
have
I'm going to paint over your other one that you have over here. All right, there, now it's done.
I'm working on something, but you know, it's all good. Go Hawks, like we said earlier. But thank you so much.
Yes.
For,
Yes, thank you for
spreading
coming in,
this
Wendy.
Of
positivity.
course. Thanks for having me. I really
Yes.
appreciate you spreading the positivity.
Absolutely. All right, so you can check out QC Rocks on Facebook, and you can also join the group too. So go ahead and do that if you're interested. We'll also have those details posted over on our website at ourquadcities.com.